And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Mike Burrows. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Smith stands at third with one gone in the inning.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Now one missed.
Recognize that change-up right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Adolis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Liner, and this could be trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, Gonzalez. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rangers get one on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's McCutcheon. deGrom checks the runner. Cruz back in on a dive. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Gonzalez.
And here is Nick Gonzalez. Outside with a breaking ball. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and it remains 1-0. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. There you see his May and June numbers so far. The 1-1.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Next offering is in for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Evan Carter now at the plate. And now 2-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's off the mark. 2-1. Just missed.
That's inside.
Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. No play. That's an infield single. 2 outs, runner at first. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Young off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, and he boots it.
Now batting, designated hitter Josh
So the
Smith.
batting order turns over, and the batter now, Josh Smith. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So a hit and an error in the inning, but they aren't able to score. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Joey Bart now. 1 down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Seager fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground. Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop Corey Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Fastball for a strike. That one misses, and the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And the Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Adam Frazier. Looking to get the tying run on base. A little out front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong getting ready to go. Milner also throwing. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that skips into dirt. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Alexander Canario, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Frazier aboard here at first with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Man at first, one away. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, number 47.
Just trying to keep this one close
Now
here, and this
pitching
is where a
for the
bullpen can
Pirates,
give their players a chance to fight
number
back into the game.
47.
Adolis
Leading off for
Garcia
the Rangers,
getting ready to hit.
right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That's down and in. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Caleb Ferguson up and throwing. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. The 1-1.
Nope.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Down, runner at third. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two down. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Gonzalez scores. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
Texas.
arm out of the bullpen, Sean Armstrong.
Number 43.
Well, he's been a really tough guy
Sean
to take deep this
Armstrong.
season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One down, runner at first. This is Joey Bart. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Horowitz leads off first with one away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Triolo.
Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Caleb Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Now
quality
pitching
pitches out
for
of
the
him right here.
Pirates.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Number
right where it
64.
is.
Caleb Ferguson.
Leading off, Josh Smith.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Josh Smith.
Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, right field. Frazier under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Corey Seager. That one ripped. It gets down, a base hit. Headed for the plate. Safe. It's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here is Marcus Semien. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Canario on his way over. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Two outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Pirates 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his
Now
slider.
pitching
It's
for
just
Texas.
filthy, man. And one of the better
Number
ones in the game, I'd
77.
say. Spin rate's very high, and it just
Jackson.
breaks a ton.
So digging in,
Leading
Adam
off for the
Frazier.
Pirates, right fielder Adam Frazier.
Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Semien toss over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That play won't be trending
Now
on
batting,
social media
left
later
fielder,
on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a
Canario.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
Alexander Canario, the next Pirate to hit. Right side, hard hit. Semien toss over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky.
Now
They're
batting,
routine, but that doesn't
shortstop,
mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, in this one, the offense
ball,
has
2
sputtered.
strikes.
Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next offering misses, and the count now even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Jackson is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.